Hello, greetings. Today, the moon continues in Aquarius, and we've got Aquarius Moon for a couple more days. So, Thursday and Friday, most of the day on Friday as well, we will have that moon in Aquarius getting us to shake things up, think outside the box, and access creative solutions. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, October 2nd. And I've got my getting into my cozier clothes as the weather is changing. We are feeling shifts in the energies, and we are moving through this Virgo moon cycle that began with a solar eclipse in Virgo at 29 degrees. So, again, we are doing this work of releasing the past, stepping into the future, really asking ourselves those deeper questions about what does the future, what's important about the future? How do we participate in creating it? So, not just what does the future hold, but what do I want to that future to look like? And how can I take actions, change my thinking, look at my beliefs, look at my daily life to ask myself how to participate in creating the future that I want. And we can all be asking that. So in that process, of course, we are shedding old skins, we are releasing old ways of being, and really asking ourselves what it is, what do we need to leave behind, and how do we do that process? I don't know about you, but right now I have we're getting rid of furniture, right? So it can be as simple and practical as that. Just things, objects, ways of being, habits, things that are taking up space in your life that are really dragging you down. It's time to let go of those things, to shake things up, create more space. And that brings us to today's moon in Aquarius, waxing moon. So we're building toward something, and we want to think about what how we can shake things up, right? So getting outside of the thinking of the past, letting go of our old ways of understanding, and really opening our minds to whatever possibilities we can't see yet, whatever shifts in consciousness may be awaiting us. And so creating space, clearing space so that we can be available for the new thinking and the new ideas and the creative thinking about how to move forward. So, and Aquarius energy, Aquarius moon gets us to think about the future. It's very future oriented. It says, who cares what's happening now? What do you want? Right? It is the sign of rebellion and revolution. And so, how can you think about ways of showing up for and participating in the revolution that is important to you and what that looks like? So, and Aquarius energy also very much about community. So, finding your groups, finding your people, making those connections. And Aquarian connections they're superficial, but they're not devoid of meaning. So this is an important distinction to make. There are lots of different ways we can think about relationship as we go through the zodiac, and different signs have different attitudes and approaches to relationship. And the Aquarian one is very friendly, right? It's about how do we achieve this common good, this common goal, these ideals that we might agree on or share or want to work toward together because it is for the common good. So finding those people who share your principles, who share your ideals and your values, and want to work toward those, and forming relationships, friendships, but also working relationships with people who are interested in connecting with those ideas. And especially as you look at the kinds of people, as you look for your people, as you look for your groups and your communities that share the things you're interested in, the things you care about and want to work toward. As you look for those people, ask yourself, is this productive? And so Aquarian relationships really should be making progress toward a goal and not just rebelling or holding that space of outrage, that space of rejecting the status quo, but without really having a clear idea about how to move forward. So that's where you want to bring in your critical thinking and your critical mind with this Virgo moon cycle to ask yourself, is this group, this opportunity to work with others, volunteering, or a thing that you might be contributing to, even if it's just like somewhere you donate money, or even just people in your neighborhood, people you talk with. Are those connections, those kinds of relationships productive? Are they getting somewhere? Are they moving things forward? Are they creating progress? Because you might want to use a little discernment, and that Virgo energy loves discernment. It loves critical thinking and really asking ourselves, is this working? Is this not working? So use that discernment as you think about your friendships, relationships, communities, especially any that are there for the purpose of agreeing on values, principles, and ideals and making progress in that direction. And again, someplace you donate money to, it could be time to, that's a kind of relationship, right? You are providing support, they are providing something that is important or meaningful to you. So asking, is this thing that I'm donating to, is that fulfilling my values? Is it in alignment? Is it doing the things I think it should be doing? Do I want to make any adjustments or changes in my investments, in my donations, in my volunteer time? All of those things are great to think about at this time. And so important too, as I've shared in recent videos, to really connect with the future, to believe in the future, to believe that there is a future, because that simple act means that there's something to work on, right? You haven't given up. And when we don't give up, we continue to create. So, what does that look like for you? And how can you use a little bit of discernment in your choices and thinking about where your time, money, energy, and emotional connections are going? Is it to something that you feel is productive, making progress in some way, or even just supporting you to feel more of yourself, because that's valuable too. So, and self-care, as we know, is so foundational to everything else. So, investing in your self-care is also a great way to think about how you're making progress toward the future. You're supporting yourself to have the energy you need to do whatever you need to do to move things forward. So, thinking about that, and also, of course, taking that time to access creative thinking, new possibilities, and the new ideas that have not occurred to you yet. So, whatever helps you get there, doing a little art, staring out the window, spending some time cleaning your house, whatever it is, getting out, go for a walk, something that just helps you shake off whatever's dragging you down and open your mind, open space for those new ideas and new possibilities to pop in. And don't hesitate to ask for what you want, to be clear about what is important to you, because that will help guide all of this and in your reevaluations and your choices about your time, money, and energy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. Get it now before my rates go up very soon. And thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. If you are enjoying these videos, I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care.